Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play, but you know there's some really ups.
There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. 49 yards as his guys have now moved out in front. So they start this game just like they want. Opening drive touchdown, a nice run there to finish it off.
Yeah, that's what we call an explosive run because of the distance. And being able to do that, that puts a little uncertainty in the minds of your opponent.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a two-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
Well, that's true. You've said that before. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
After playing like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. On third down, Roethlisberger. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
For a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And this offense set up with a very short field. 1st and 10 inside the 20. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Now here's Vic. Steps away to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10 is Connor. He'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are back within a single score.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost...
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Call that a 96-yard house call on the kick return as the Ravens push further out in front. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. He's got the tight end, Vanette. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
They'll run on first down. Connor, and the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Here's Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And they're going to get the first down here as he's up to the 14. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He gets it complete to Harris. Oh, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. Oh, good move. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Vic readies to throw.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
A give to Harris. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. Now they got to get to the line quickly. From the 39, Roethlisberger. It's brought in by Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Franco Harris, 39 yards. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a two-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a two-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout, as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Throwing, Vick, buying time to his left. Nifty move. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. A quick throw here out to Brown. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. There's Vick. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Vick. Terrell Edmonds comes flying in from safety for the sack. Vick to throw it. Rolling to his left. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. So now we look at the Redskins offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Now a quick pass to Richardson. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Washington. Paul Richardson. His second touchdown of the afternoon as they have taken the lead.
I know we often...
And oh, it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. Able to spin free. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Here's Michael Vick, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Montez Sweat drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. 20! This will be caught by Brown. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. To throw, Vick. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is caught. What a grab at the 8. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. From 6 yards away, as his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead here in the 4th.
Could not have...
And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go band of brothers' thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. They'll get 6 on the play, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And they're knocking on the door. 2nd and goal now in a 1-score game. This is caught. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Back to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up, a live ball here. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's at the 50. 30, the 20, 10. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6.
Brandon, would you say they went from agony to elation in just a few quick seconds on that play?
Probably thought they were about to give it up in the red zone and then touchdown.
Yeah, there is absolutely no way that they drew it up and said, this is the way it's supposed to be done. It just happened.
But the end will justify the means. Dawson tacks on the point after, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Keenum and the Redskins down by 8, 1:14 to go. And the 4th down stop gives them a new lifeline, at least for the moment. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington 1st down. Who'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Clock rolling here, about to hit 30 seconds. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Keenum now to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Give him 6 on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. 4th down for Keenum. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Despite the late lead, Vic's going to throw. That's caught by his running back, Dillon. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. To finish this out, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
The first pure kicker ever in the Hall of Fame, Jan Stenerud, to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now the Ravens set to go on 1st and 10.
Check it back, check it back.
1st down, Vic. And incomplete to open things up. He was trying to get it to the Hall of Famer Barry Sanders there. And it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Flush to his right. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Vic now eluding the pressure right. Finding Gabriel complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back to throw. Vic.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
A very good gain on first down. 9 yards on the dump-off. To throw again on second down. Vick. That's caught inside the 20. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Looking to throw. Vick. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taylor Gabriel there to make the grab. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Dawson able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it's capped off by the Baltimore score. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they will be led out by the 4-time Pro Bowler and 2010 Comeback Player of the Year, and that's Michael Vick.
One of the most unique players in NFL history. You remember the snappy left-handed throw, the ability to break a play wide open with his legs. Absolutely dynamic, explosive, and rarely ever caught from behind.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And they give this time to the tailback. And some room to maneuver. The 40. Past the 20. Touchdown. Walter Payton, 66 yards. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams...
Well, he cannot get away. Down goes Vick. Give the sack to Lawrence Taylor. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. But now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Vick out of the gun. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be gathered up in the end zone. And that's a defensive touchdown. That's something you have to be wary of on your side of the field, that close to the goal line. The defense, they are looking for that football. They got it. They scored it.
You are so right, and the quarterback has to speed things up himself. So close to the goal line, they're going to get after you. Make sure you get rid of the football and in a safe place.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now here's Vick. Flushed out right. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. They'll get 34 yards there. Well, one thing's for sure. They're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Deacon Jones. Excellent job on that play. A big loss. 18 yards.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? And
this is caught inside the 15. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. A big play that time for the Ravens. 48 yards. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now, meanwhile, the throw by Vic incomplete. It was knocked away. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. On second and goal, Vic, but now it's third and goal, and he can't corral it. Maybe a big missed opportunity there defensively in the end zone. And now third, got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Taylor Gabriel with his second touchdown here in this first half, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Dawson tacks on the point after, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description, because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
And touchdown! Michael Vick, 69 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Boy, you want to talk about making something out of nothing. Boy, he did that right there. What an incredible run.
Obviously a pass play, and he couldn't find anyone open downfield. But sometimes the receivers just run those defenders off, and it creates a wide open space.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high power.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. On first and 10, here's Vick. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
This challenge was initiated by the guys in New York. Taking a look at the play, less than 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach wanted to challenge it, so he's probably going to send the New York office a holiday card. He got 29 yards that time. Back to throw. Vick. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
They'll try to run with Sanders. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on fourth down. Escaping the pressure right. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Michael Vick, as time expires in the first half, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Looking to throw. Vick, and this is caught. So how about that? They get the 2. Not sure why they went for it, but they do have the lead now here on the final play of this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? This fielded at the 2. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. So here is the home side to take over on offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with it. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. The throw on second down from Vick, incomplete. He was trying to get it to sweetness, Walter Payton, and it's 3rd and short. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Vick able to find Harris, complete. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. Here's Moss as he'll get it on the jet sweep. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. On second down now, it's Brown.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
A very solid gain of 27.
Some guys just simply have it. And Randy Moss is one of those guys. His big playability, once again on display right there.
That's what he's known for. He averaged 15.6 yards per reception during his playing days. Highest career yards per catch average for any player with 900 or more receptions. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Back now here on EA Sports. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
They'll run on 3rd down with Brown, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in for 2 yards out, and his guys are going to retake the lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the...
It's caught at the 10. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 55 yards. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Michael Vick scoring on the 2-yard keeper as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for two here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. This will be taken in at the 1. Now a hit and a loose football.
How many times in the course of a game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there.
Absolutely.
Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again, and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
And now they'll try to pile on. And now he's going to use his legs. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. They'll try and run with their fullback. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ballgame. They'll roll him out right. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. And Vick's throw there incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. One last shot for Michael Vick. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. All right, not the result that you were hoping. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down. On 2nd and 9, Vick. He gets it complete to Harris. And he gets this up across the 34. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. From the shotgun, it's Vick. Got him in. It's Harrison complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 43.
And how about that throw? We saw a combination of elite arm strength and obviously the ability to move the sticks with that completion. But it's the way that he throws the ball. So compact. Yet the ball comes off of his hand and it just whistles to the receiver.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Call it no gain on the dump off, and it's 3rd down. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. From the gun, Vick. Man open, it's Moss complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 16. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
And the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. We're scoreless after 1. Steps away. He'll run it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. On second down, it's Brown. And he's going to be shoved back short of the goal line. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach